America! This movie was awesome. Captain America. Can't fly, he's not a tech genius, but man, he can run fast. And make awesome movies. So I wasn't the world's biggest fan of the first Captain America movie. It wasn't bad or anything, I just thought as far as Marvel movies go, it was a tad forgettable. But I still like Captain America as a character. I mean, how can you not like Cap? He's like if Mr. Rogers and Arnold Schwarzenegger had a baby. Okay, I really regret putting that image in your head, I apologize. So this is the post-Avengers movie. Cap is working for S.H.I.E.L.D. while Tony Stark is off building and blowing up his own toys, and Thor is off fighting elves, and Hulk is off being sad because he didn't get his own movie for some reason. Cap is off on these awesome secret missions with Black Widow. The movie opens with this awesome rescue sequence that is honestly one of the coolest things I've seen in a Marvel movie in a long time. Cap and Black Widow already have this like camaraderie, and they have this chemistry together where you can tell they've already been on a dozen different missions together, and since their personalities are pretty much the opposite, it really makes for interesting character dynamic. For a second I thought Cap might be getting Black Widow a promise ring by the end of this movie, but that doesn't happen. They have this friendship that just gels like an 80s buddy cop movie. And there is a new threat in town, the Winter Soldier. Without knowing anything about this guy, they make it clear from the very beginning that this guy is intense and he is a threat. I just thought they did a good job of making him really intimidating, and he's honestly one of the best Marvel villains so far. So I'm not gonna get into spoiler territory, so I'm afraid that's really all I can say about the plot of this movie. But let me just say a lot happens in this movie. There is stuff and there is happenings. It's a great setup for the next Avengers movie. S.H.I.E.L.D. plays a really big role in this, and there are definitely some ties and throw-ins that will make fanboys everywhere wet themselves. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury finally gets his own awesome action sequence. There's a new sidekick called the Falcon that's a really solid character. The best thing about this movie though is the action. The fight scenes are shot really well. There's just a lot of good fist-pumping moments in this that I almost forgot how much of that I just missed in superhero movies, of just people just fighting people shooting at people. It's a very personal film. And it's very much a dark movie. There's a lot of betrayal, there's some soul searching going on. If I do have a nitpick, it's probably that it's one of the least funny of the Marvel movies, but it still manages that fun tone. It doesn't get all joyless like some movies I know. It's almost like if the Avengers and the Dark Knight had a little brother. You thought I was gonna say baby, didn't you? So if you're not familiar with any of the other Marvel movies, then well, why are you even watching this review? So this for me is one of the best of the Marvel series. It's an awesome action movie that gives me hope for superhero action movies of the future. It's just a great time and I give it an A. So seriously, Mark Ruffalo Hulk movie, why not happen? I so much want.